June 1937 has brought a reorganization of the German naval forces. The High Seas Fleet and the the rest of the supporting forces in the Atlantic Theater are now somewhat more conventionally organized, and we have a lot of things ongoing. We're still equipping the IRA. We're still helping the Irish. I think we are good in terms of the Black Monday event, but on land things are a little bit more difficult. But first in Berlin we can actually create another air wing. We've got a couple of trainer airplanes ready now, so let's get another air wing going, get that trained up. And slowly but surely we are starting to build up a little bit of our force. Hungary, by the way, has been very, very quickly overrun by the combined Austro-Hungarian imperial forces. But like I said, we are not bringing our support to this. Bulgaria is a stalemate, but the federal forces are now running a risky operation to try and capture Los Angeles, while we have to defend ourselves first against a relatively large. And I am going to have to wait with these divisions here before we move in. So let's get these. Let's get that one division to just hold here first, just so we're not getting cut off, because I don't trust the AI with these things. We can assist with the assault here for starters, but we definitely want them to eventually join the assault on LA. But we'll have to defeat the. We can launch a counterattack. Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll launch a counterattack here to relieve the. This is hilly territory, but to relieve the beleaguered spearhead that we've got here. We do want to take Los Angeles. That is that's going to be a major coup that allow us to get our air force into play, allow us to cut off the forces south near San Diego, and then march north in the direction of San Francisco and Sacramento, hopefully cutting off the Pacific forces in the south. Because I don't trust MacArthur to hold the east. I'm already seeing the syndicalists breaking through everywhere, quite significantly. But we will see how that goes. We have sent support to Honduras against the syndicalist threat from Nicaragua. And Spain is pain as usual. So let us slowly focus on things in Spain just for now. I will see. We're trying to realign our front lines here quite a bit, and get the tank divisions back in place for another assault on Zaragoza. But yeah, Spain is, as usual, very problematic. Where have I positioned my operatives right now? Okay, we've got one on the syndicalist front and the other one on the Pacific front. Okay, so they are positioned correctly. How is that looking right now? We'll keep the assault going here, while we are waiting for the troops these troops need to defend themselves. Okay, the Americans have reinforced, which means I can send the division south and assign them to the front lines. Okay. As long as these American troops stay there, that means I can reinforce the spearhead towards Los Angeles, which is exactly what I wanted. And I'll just have to keep a really close eye on them that they're not doing any nonsense. We are not getting anywhere in Bulgaria, are we? In fact, they are. The Bulgarian troops are being overrun here by the by the Serbians as well now. So the push towards Belgrade is not getting anywhere, and that's simply because we don't have enough firepower, and because we are operating under red air, so without anti-air. So this is not very fruitful. In Spain we are now we're now retaking some positions here. The tanks are launching another assault against Zaragoza, but how is the supply situation? Yeah, I would really love to get Zaragoza, and then we can cut across the river, but I am not sure that we can actually manage, because I do have to get half of my troops to just hold the lines in the rear against the incoming forces. Okay, we are definitely getting some support here now. We've got some more troops piling in, so hopefully that'll help with the assault against LA. So we've got the Australasian Confederation showing up now in support of the United States. Over in Spain, line is now stable and yearning for Cannae is done. Very good. So that is stable. Spanish troops are reinforcing. So hopefully, yeah, they're not holding the southern lines here, but hopefully, we'll see if we can take Zaragoza. It would really be of great benefit. Hopefully I can divert some more troops here. But for starters, we need a new national focus, because now we should be getting, yeah, we only get the Victors of the Weltkrieg with 50%. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more also command power. We are going to complete the Town Obadeplan as quickly as possible, because we have this ticks over in 7 days, and that means the card's going to be more effective. So we will begin with the staatliche Bankenaufsicht, the government banking regulation office of sorts. So that's the first one we're going to be doing. And anything else that I need to do? The Irish are still busy for 10 days. The British have caught up, honestly. I don't know how they did that. They were so far behind for a long time. Suddenly they're catching up. I could run a Polish pro-monarchist campaign, but it's going to cost me political power, which I need for other stuff. So let's not do that right now. And instead, let's keep a close eye on our federal volunteers here, which are being attacked from all directions. So this is making it a little bit more difficult to push for Los Angeles. I think we will need to just be on the defensive for the time being. But maybe we can, with the assistance from friendly troops, break through here. How is Spain looking? We are making headway slowly towards Zaragoza, and our three volunteer division, our three volunteers have arrived in Honduras, and India is now in trouble. So the Gandhi has declared war on the Dominion of India. So that'll hopefully divert some of the Entente troops, maybe out of Spain. That'd be nice. And we now have 3 divisions in Honduras, and we are going to give them a general. Who do we have available? Kesselring would do. Do we have anybody else? We've got a couple of cavalry officers. We have an engineer. That might not be... Do we have to deal with any fortifications here? No. Gotthard Henrici. Yeah, we'll get him to work here for now. Do we have a field marshal available? I doubt it. Yes, we don't have a field marshal available. So you are going to go straight for the throat here for Managua. I'm not even gonna mess around here. We are going straight for Managua, and we might be able to send our training air wing over. Although we do have green air anyway, so I don't think we'll need it. Yeah, we've got green air, so there's nothing they can contribute here. But we are immediately going to push for Managua, and we'll see if we can break through the weak lines here and finish that one off relatively quickly. And in the Americas, we are holding. Some of the troops have retreated here. I do have to keep an eye on how MacArthur is faring in the east, because the syndicalists are standing near Minneapolis, and I'm hoping that MacArthur can hold. It looks like he's not making headway towards Baton Rouge, but at least they've cleared up the naval invasions. So Spain, and I think we can get at least one division to join this again, on mountain division. The other one I'm going to leave that here just to prevent us from being from being counter. Actually, there are some Spanish divisions here now, so maybe we'll get all of them over there. This is still not getting anywhere. And here we are still defending. How long is that going to be? We don't even have time to dig in here because of the consistent counterattacks. We may have an opportunity here to close south of Los Angeles with a counterattack because we have 2 divisions here. So let's cut them off south of LA. And that means we're not taking LA right now, but it gives us another flank that we can operate from. Oh, not again. We have a strike in the Ruhr area, do we? What's going on? The Ruhr, the hotbed of treasonous trade union activity, is up in arms once again. Local industry has been temporarily paralyzed by a major strike, instigated by syndicalist factory groups and free trade unions. Social democratic and liberal press immediately lavishly reported on the strike. See, this is what I'm talking about. The social democrats, if they are not, they accuse me of being a despotic government, and at the same time they're supporting syndicalism, as well as its demands, better work conditions, an increase in wages and social reforms. That is things I can get behind with, but not under the guise of syndicalism, please. Because syndicalism is world revolution. Calls for resignation of the government or new elections also float around in the streets and among the fooled, bewitched masses. Industry leaders advise us to simply wait out the strike until the workers return to their jobs. That could cause some damage to factories, and unfortunately it improves the popularity of radical socialism. Definitely not patriotic, indeed. We are... How far away are we from Ireland? 6 days from Ireland and 3 days from here. Spain is... okay, we are now running a full-on assault against Zaragoza. And we are probably going to be able to... we'll let these 2 divisions stay, but we're going to be able to cut off the southern divisions here. And once again, assault Los Angeles once we actually make our way south. We've got some American divisions here now. Oh, they've reinforced, unfortunately. Spain looking. Zaragoza offensive keeps running. The river line here is holding for now, which is good, but it's not going to be holding very long. This is not looking good. I think we will cease. We've been defeated here. We will now cease offensive operations and just try to hold the lines if we can until we have an offensive capability. So it's just Spain. Battle for Zaragoza is... there's 1 division left here. Battle for Zaragoza is ongoing. And in the Americas, we are going to be... Okay, hang on. We are going to be able to... we're going to be able to support the attack here. The Mitteleuropa Commission summit has started. Delegates from all Mitteleuropa states gather in Berlin for biannual discussion as well as negotiations on the direction of the bloc's activities. Though hundreds of different issues will be discussed, only those which receive the attention of enough member states will receive the time of day they need. It will also be up to the chairman of the Mitteleuropa Commission, who is currently from the German Empire, to select which of the many proposals will be implemented by the bureaucratic authorities. There are 2 proposals with considerable support from the member states, which sadly means that not everyone can be satisfied by the Commission's decision today. However, it is up to the chairman. Right, so I can't actually see that. We can do the financial injection. And that gives us minus 10% consumer goods factories, or arms export, which gives us production cost reduction. No, I'm going to go with the financial injection, because that, from last I remember, had the majority of votes anyway. So enable that. Let's do it. And I am actually... Yeah, we'll try to take this... we'll try to take this position, but that means we should be having... some good... yeah, the financial injections, there it is. Victor Sonne Weltkrieg is a little bit worse, but Black Monday is still ongoing. But we are slowly making our way through the terrible positions here. Okay, we are almost taken Los Angeles, but more importantly, are we going to be able to take Zaragoza? Because if we are immediately going to push across the river line and cut off the remaining divisions. Peru declared war on Ecuador. How's my... Okay, these I actually need to assign a group to. Let that be group 4. So, how are my Honduras volunteers doing? Okay, we have taken the capital. They have retreated to Matagaipa. So I think we are literally just going to go through them and take the other capital. These divisions can go through here, and this division can go through there, and that should be the end of that, hopefully. Here we are. I do have to keep an eye on my experience once I get enough to start improving my infantry divisions, because I do need stormtroopers very, very urgently. And yeah, my divisions are just going to be defensive at this point, because I really don't see what else we can do here. Okay, let's see if we can break through once again in the Americas here and cut off the southern parts of Los Angeles, while the rest of the troops is defending in the north against the counterattacks. I am going to need somebody to pin Los Angeles so they don't reinforce while we are taking the position, and we have taken it. Okay, so in that case, immediately defensive, and we'll send another division south. Yes, I agree with that. Especially that we are facing Los Angeles, and I think the other division can, yeah, we'll get everybody assigned here. We'll send one division south to help out, but now we can work on just destroying the troops in the south here before we focus on taking Los Angeles. We might be able to isolate LA as well. So this should be the first major victory. So far, they're still sort of holding near Minneapolis, but it's the syndicalists are definitely advancing. And Baton Rouge looks like a stalemate at this point. I'm not sure how the Union State's doing against the syndicalists in the south, however. Looks relatively stable as well. So back to Spain, back to the Spanish front. And we still have... Do we still have green air? We still have green air. Have we taken the airport yet? No, we're almost there. But I do need my divisions. In fact, I'm probably going to be needing all these divisions south. So let's get everybody south for now, and let the rest of them hold that. And we will try to take the airport. So for now, your mission is to destroy and take San Diego, because that should cut them off from supply. So let's get these divisions moving south and then assaulting the airport, at which case we can finally implement our fighters properly. Zaragoza is still holding, barely so, but we are making headway, and it looks like they have broken through a bit in the south as well. So let's see if we can make this attack here. The territory is not ideal, but okay, this is here we just be defensive. That is there. And how is this looking here? Okay, we are pushing the enemy divisions back to Matagalpa, by the looks of it. So I think that is about decided. So how is it looking in the States? Okay, Treaty of Budapest, Austrian Empire has defeated Hungary. Hungary has capitulated. Hungary has announced, let's go over to Hungary. because it means I don't need my Bulgarian. Oh no, I didn't have any volunteers. But Bulgaria is closest. So the Austrian Empire has now taken over Hungary. No more dual monarchy. Hungary has announced its total surrender to the Austrian Empire. The Austrian forces, along with a number of independent Hungarian social conservative supporters, have forced Zlatan, was it Tildy? It's hard to read. And his government into exile, as a new government has been established to rule Hungary in cooperation with the Austrian Empire. Now, to be fair, the Emperor of Austria is also the King of Hungary. Karl I has remarked that this mutual agreement will bring a new age of prosperity and cooperation to Hungary. Hungary responded by stating that even in exile, he shall continue to fight for Hungary and support all resistance efforts in his homeland. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see. I still dislike the approach from the Austrians, and I don't trust them. But we are making headway here and here. Okay, so troops have moved south. We're going to leave one division on the defense and the other one to immediately launch the attack and try to take San Diego. Honduras volunteers are making progress. And we should be able to take the capital without too much trouble. The Bulgarian volunteers are back in their positions, and I'm just going to let them dig in here by now. Actually, no. Retake that position. I have to keep pushing these people back. Spanish volunteers almost through. Carlist line is still pushing forward, but if we can take Zaragoza and make some headway, that would be grand. And see if we can encircle this last. If we can break Zaragoza, then I think the syndicalists are done. What happened here now? National Protection Alliance declared war on the Hunan clique. That's somewhere in Asia. Honestly, how's Asia doing? Have they done a naval invasion yet? They have not done a naval invasion yet. They're still trying to get that coordinated. So, very unfortunate. And the Germans are gaining some ground, but are having big troubles with supply here. We'll see what they do. I would love to help. Dominion of Canada doesn't look good, actually. It looks like Gandhi might be able to push towards Lahore, actually, and see how that goes. And here we have taken the capital. Where have they moved the capital? Can I see the which one is it actually? There's too many of them going on. Nicaragua, Honduran war. Nicaragua is 95% towards capitulation. Interesting. They don't even have a capital anymore. Okay, in that case, we will just keep occupying their territory, and that should eventually, hopefully, solve that. So let's take these two provinces here as well, and over in Spain, no movement quite yet. The Portuguese Middle Africa dispute. Oh dear, I had trouble with corruption down there. Okay, so Portugal has beef with Middle Africa. Our Middle Africa governor has come to us with a request for aid. He speaks of Portugal supporting bandits that murder German and African police and endanger the rule in Africa. What should we do? Portugal, do you please not? Okay, that's ongoing, that's safe, and here we are on a cleanup operation. I do need one division to stay behind here, please. You can support the attack, but you do need to hold the LA position. And we'll have to make sure that the front lines don't collapse. I have one division in the north here who can assist with that attack. We have completed construction, I believe. Everything else is a little bit ahead of time right now. So maybe we will. Do we have anything else to that we can do at the moment, at the time being? We could do some improvements to. We could do some aircraft research. I think everywhere else we're pretty good. How's our naval research looking? We could get sonar to go, because that would help with the with the convoy escorts that we're eventually going to go with. How about here? Yeah, we're a bit behind here on research. Alternatively, I could get an early go on some of the techs, some of the infantry techs here. We're good on everything else really. We could do the 1938 medium tanks, but I don't have the XP on it. So I'm kind of more interested to rush. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a significant ahead of time debuff. Not everyone's in favor of these sort of things, but I quite like trying to rush industry if I can early on the research. So we are down to -3 economic health, and things are looking up. We've got a couple of cards. We've got the Reichsbank analysis, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when it gets there. For now, we are just busy constructing furiously. How are we looking actually? 129 factories. That's pretty good already. So our production should slowly start picking up. Can we supply more things to Ireland? We can still negotiate the debt down a little bit. We're back to 137, and we have some command power that we can spend. This gives us 15. This gives us 10. Yeah, we'll use the command power because we are running behind the British now at this point. So let's do that while we are clearing out the. Oh, there's another naval landing near Houston. Okay. I mean, that's one way to lose divisions. Although Minneapolis is not looking great, it does, however, mean these guys might actually be making inroads here towards the syndicalists. So if they're busy trying to run naval invasions, how does it look here? We are very much out of. Let's cut off these divisions. We're very much out of supply. But so is everybody else. Let's just cut off these divisions here. Counterattack near Zaragoza, unfortunately. So we are. Well, oh no, we've taken Zaragoza. Oh, we've taken Zaragoza. Okay, we have taken Zaragoza. I am going to stop. I'm going to defend here for now. I was kind of hoping to follow up, but they are now without supply, so they should be going down sooner rather than later. Portugal offers an explanation. The Portuguese ambassador explained in great detail the chaotic situation in the region. Okay, show. Yep. Who knew Africa was so complicated? No matter. Demand. They step down immediately. Shush. All right, we've done that. We are trying to retake positions here, and we are working on the capture of. And our divisions have been cut off. Of course, our divisions have been cut off because why would they? Okay, so that is very unfortunate. Assist with the assault in the north, because a counterattack here would be fatal from Los Angeles. So we're both trying to reconnect our divisions, and we will try to widen the gap in the south. How's our equipment situation? We actually have some equipment. I think we can now start training up more divisions. So we are still short of medium tanks, but we've got a bit of a surplus on light tanks. I am, however, just going to be queuing up on low priority. We're going to need to increase our conscription again. A field army of 24 infantry divisions for now. And that is going to take a while, but let's do that first. Okay, Spain is defending for now. here we do need to reconnect our divisions because, of course, they have let us down. Who would assume otherwise? So this is my most critical position right now. We'd have to be careful not to be counterattacked from inside LA. Are they abandoning Los Angeles? That might actually be the case. So let's see that we can manage to get our lines connected here. That is priority, however. And that might mean some divisions in the south are escaping, but due to the incompetence of the American... Oh, we're getting counterattacked. That is bad, actually. We may have to just... defend here. No, it's just one division that's in multiple combat. However, yeah, we might just have to defend here for now. Okay. Just assist with the... I'm not sure why my divisions aren't defending, but just assist with the breakthrough in the north. We do have to reconnect our positions here. Los Angeles is open. Okay, try to take Los Angeles. While simultaneously defending and supporting the attack in the north here. But this is starting to look relatively dire. This division definitely needs... Yeah, we just need to defend here. Okay, they have abandoned the assault. We will just dig in and try to take Los Angeles. That'll give us some supply, if we can manage. And there's no way we're going to get through in the north, so we're going to have to... we'll just pin them for now, just to prevent them from getting out of there. But this is a bad situation, made worse by the incompetence of American troops. And the Pacific states are actually expanding quite significantly. They might have pulled the divisions off to deal with the naval invasion here. Okay, let's see if we can manage to take Los Angeles. That would give us a supply. Unfortunately, that means the encirclement in the south is no longer active, and we are encircled by Pacific divisions, and we might have to try to break out from them, because, yeah, the Americans have abandoned the front lines here in the south. If you're not having your eyes everywhere at all times, things go from bad to worse. Okay, what are we going to be doing next here? I'm just waiting for these divisions to run into a bit of attrition here because they are running out of supply. But Flanders-Wallonia, in an effort to better prepare their southern border against the syndicalist threat, the government of Flanders-Wallonia has requested, and that would be up here in the north, right? That we loosen some of the military restrictions imposed on them, which would allow them to better guard the Ludendorff line. We've had independence problems with the Belgians, but yes, it might free up valuable German manpower, I agree. Do we have anything else that we can currently do? We are still trying to deal with Ireland. We could hold a peace summit, but I think I'm going to start saving up a bit of political power now and see if we can go up to partial MOP. That would be good, and we might actually get enough command power that we can start getting, I don't know, Chief of Army or something in. That would be great. Who would we get here? We've got 5 experts. Ideally, somebody... We've got an army reformer. That might actually be a good idea. So Kurt von Hammerstein-Eckwart might be a good choice as the Chief of Army for starters, just to go for army experience. So we might do that. I'm just going to leave my operatives here for now, but we might launch an operation in... We might be able to launch an operation in the US. The Spanish line is stretching to breaking point, and we are... I am not sure I want to... I do want to try and push across the river. This is less than ideal, but I'm hoping that these divisions are so weak that we can manage to push across the river line here. Okay, we must appoint a new governor. Oh, das ist Mittelafrika. Okay, because the corrupt Karl Ritter is gone. So we must appoint a new governor. While he is disgraced, there's still hope that whoever remains of this administration can bring order to the colony, or perhaps someone with more experience would be best in these turbulent times. So we can send Fritz Kolbe, or we can send someone else. So in both cases, no public elections. The Reformist Party will be ruling, and we can send either of them. Yeah, I think given the experience, sending an experienced administrator sounds like a good idea. So let's send him south. Okay, Spain is just holding against Carlist attacks right now, but I do want to break across here and we do have to get across the river line anyway. There's no alternative to it, so I may as well try it, despite the fact that our divisions are less than ideal for that. These guys have still not capitulated, surprisingly enough, so let's see if we can make that happen. But my biggest concern right now are the not the Romanians, the Bulgarians, is this position here. So we will have to try our best, see if we can take Los Angeles, and then see if we can manage to reconnect our divisions here. Yeah, okay, we have taken Los Angeles. That means we have supply. That means we can abandon this assault right now. And I think I am going to send one division over. And then we'll just dig in here for now. We'll try to broaden our encirclement a bit. Maybe we can manage to reconnect somewhere on the other side. But it is not looking good right now. So we have taken Los Angeles. Okay, nope, never mind. Just stop the assault. Stop the assault. Let's dig in LA. We have to hold LA. That is essential. And we'll have to see if we can spot an opportunity and wait for the American troops to come back here. Yeah, they're immediately attacking LA. So we'll get another division out there. We'll try to hold LA. That gives us supply. And see that we can do something. Okay, Nicaragua has been annexed at uncertain times indeed, but that means these divisions here are now, hang on, where am I? Central America. I think I need to stop recording at this point. Okay, Honduras has won, and that means the Nicaraguan syndicalist threat has been eliminated from Central America. I would call that our first actual success. Okay, so while the Americans, they've sent 8 divisions here to deal with the naval invasion. Yeah, that's why we've lost. That's why we've lost all on the Pacific front, because they've carted everybody over. Okay, we will try to hold Los Angeles, and we will see if we can have an opportunity to reconnect the lines here. But for now, we'll just dig in and hold the positions, and let everyone here distribute themselves. And then we will deal with that. At least we are holding. Could you maybe take San Diego? That'd be grand. That'd be some success. It's not ideal, but it'd be some success. I don't want to do it because I need to hold the position in the north here. Take San Diego. It's open. There's nobody there. Okay, Spain. All right, we're gonna launch another assault. Who are we holding here? 2 divisions, and this is 2 militia divisions. I think these are weaker. Let's attack here. We'll leave 1 division behind to defend. The inevitable counterattack. Our flank is completely open, by the way, here, because again the Spanish don't have the troops to deal with anything. How is the situation here? We are defending Los Angeles. We might be able to expand, but I think I'm just going to leave 2 divisions in LA and let them hold it. And we'll hope that we'll have to wait for the Americans to get back. There's no way that we're going to get out of this. And these 2 divisions might be able to break this. So if we are going to try. If these 2 divisions together can break this here, that might be an opportunity. But for now, we'll just dig in and hold LA for now. Okay, holding LA. I'll have to wait and see if they're abandoning the line. So let's just entrench for now. Spain. How is it looking? We're holding Zaragoza, but we are trying to reach across the river, which is less than ideal. And they have significantly reinforced this position. Oh, because they've just lost. Lost here in the south. But That means they are also they're also extremely weak. So I think this might be a good position. We are hoping. I'm gonna leave. I have to leave it to the Spanish to hold the other side. Flanders, Wallonia. What is it that you want? And they requested a Lusen. I thought of Air Force budgetary request. What do we know about them? So right now, Flanders, Wallonia is very much in favor of us. They're part of the Reichspakt. I would say new doctrine. We need to, as much as possible, enable our Reichspakt members to stand for themselves. Yes, we do it. And we will see how that ends up. I've got 84 days here. And I am 6 days away from this, which will get me back in the lead. We might even lose this against the British. The Americans almost done defeating the naval invasion, so hopefully they will return to the front lines. And all we can do here. Okay, the Princely Federation. Hang on, they're broken through here in the north completely. We might even lose the complete southern front lines here because they're breaking through everywhere. I don't think we can. We'll have to try to break these two divisions here. This is in India. So over in India, the Princely so these guys are now attacking the syndicalists. So do we need to help? We've got the. Oh, that isn't Gandhi. I thought that was Gandhi in the north. We've got the syndicalist left in the north fighting against the... And they have actually... No, they haven't taken Lahore. Honestly, I'm going to ignore it because I'm already fighting at enough front lines to begin with. We are once again here in a position to potentially counterattack north. We might try that again. But right now we're just holding the lines. Although this Pristina has already fallen. So yeah, we're just trying to hold the lines here. Spain. Spain is interesting, but the Americas is desperate. Okay, we'll wait and see if these guys are going to move. Yep, and then we'll try to counterattack here. And we will get another division. I think LA can hold now on its own. We'll try to get another division involved here. Okay, American troops are getting back on the lines now. If they could assist, we are trying to reconnect and stabilize the lines here. Pacific states are making inroads everywhere, and yeah, they are still making inroads here as well. But they have defeated that near Houston, so hopefully the American divisions are coming back. Spain, we are. I'm gonna divert one division just to make sure we're not getting cut off here. Okay, we're holding Zaragoza. We're trying to get the tanks to push across the lines here. We'll try to retake some of the southern positions. And we'll see if we can manage. This is less than ideal because it's a river crossing attack. But we should be hopefully okay here. Americas, how does it look like? We're holding LA. We do need to defend here again. So abort the attack. They have reinforced. Abort the attack. Abort. Just defend against the. Oh, that's a heavy counterattack. That is actually less than ideal because that counterattack will mark. Yeah, we're not helping. That counterattack means we are. We do not want to lose this position here, so... Okay, photo reconnaissance is done. We have no option to reconnect unless the American troops arrive and help out. I am going to recall the volunteers through the port of Los Angeles if we are in danger of falling here. We will see if we can manage to hold this. Wadai Empire. I honestly have no idea where that is. So the French Republic has declared war on the Wadai Empire. French Republic is the old French Republic, right? Yes. Where is the Wadai Empire? I might actually have to search for that. Wadai Empire. The Wadai Empire is... Oh, in Central Africa. Okay. Sure. You do you. I'm okay with that. Aircraft research. This is ahead of time. Range improvements we can probably do. The survivability studies is still way ahead of time. I don't want to run a second. I don't want to run a second line here on industry for now. So we will do the range improvements. Or no, actually, I think we're going to start with the. We're just going to start with the infantry equipment. Yeah, that is going to be necessary. And we can use, I think we were doing Mauser. Yes, we're doing Mauser. Okay. So let's do Mauser. We're ahead again of the British. So as soon as we have 5 command points, we'll send those again. Alternatively, we could just keep pressuring Ireland. But 15% consumer good factories is really not something I'm looking forward to. That is still 80 days away. Let's just use command power again. We're almost, I think I need about 25. How much army XP do I need to create a, so if I duplicate that, and what I need is an artillery, 25. So when we reach 25 infantry, 25 army XP, is my whole, are they all exercising? They are not. Have I not, no, enable automatic split off. Yeah. Enable automatic split off needs to be enabled everywhere, so they don't send the whole group back when it comes to repairs, because we're in peacetime. There's absolutely no need. There's absolutely no need to send the whole group back to port if we need that. Okay, right. Spain. I need one division to hold the line here as well. Okay, we are getting back. We're getting pushed back here quite heavily, but we're almost across the river line. And I think at that point, once we're across, we can. Oh, they are starting to push for Sevilla. Once we're across, I think we can finish off the syndicalists. Hopefully. How is the federal volunteer situation? That is the one that worries me the most currently. We'll see if we can hold this position, but if we are getting boxed in Los Angeles, then we are not going to. We are going to have to recall the volunteers, yeah. Oh, syndicalists have landed in. We can't let them fall to syndicalism, but I am not letting my divisions die in Los Angeles because of MacArthur's general's incompetence. Okay, let's try to relieve. If you could join, maybe. Okay, Turkestan has capitulated and the staatliche Bankenaufsicht is complete. That is very good. That means minus 10% consumer good factories. So I think, what do we need next? Let's have a quick look at that and then we can end the episode. We're good still on debt levels, although we still have 3 to go. I am going to hold back on doing the inflation weaponry. So I was thinking of doing cartelization of economy and the Salzgitter Stahlwerke. The alternative, however, we still need to do this. How long do we have until the next loop? 86 days, so we can still get 2 focuses done. The second Einkreisungstheory is important. Actually, where's the other one? Victors of the Weltkrieg. There's the other one. Okay, so we need that, and then down here to get that sorted. But I do want to focus on the economy for now. So we still have time. We can get 2 focuses done. So we'll do the organized catalyzation. That gives me a recovery card and some decisions, and then we'll see. Then we can do the state provided credit, because that'll boost the Tarnobade plan further. And then we can probably do Salzgitter Stahlwerke. Oh my god, let's do this one. Yeah, this here is sort of at a critical junction. Don't think these two divisions can necessarily hold. I don't have any command power. I can't last stun anybody. And alone we're not going to be breaking them free in the north. So unless the American troops here, instead of standing around under MacArthur actually doing anything, I might have to evacuate my volunteers and then send fresh divisions over to help him out again. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.